So we got that going. Got two cameras going here, folks. Yeah, see how this goes. How's everybody doing? Trying out this new microphone I got so I get better sound. Anyway, I want to try and touch this up a little bit, make it a little more lively. Try and throw in a... Make sure I don't get stuff too green here. Touch this up a little bit first. I always try to work from the background to the foreground because then it's easier to get a tighter line. So I need to come back in here. And using these really nice, it's called a Stay Wet palette. Really works really well for acrylics, keeping stuff from getting all dried out. And I'm trying to experiment. Okay, so this is a kind of a bluish gray here. It's just almost too bold. So yeah, I'm adding a little bit of red in here, kind of like on the color wheel. And this right here. Whatever I can do to kind of push the background back. Soup up enough color here. Oh. So how's everybody doing? How you doing? Feel free to make comments. So I'm just touching this up, trying to get it. And try and get a painting out of it where it's got some pizzazz, a little pizzazz. Treetop action here. Yeah, so, just try and just get started. A lot of times painting, just get in here and get started. I got a little bit too muddy up here. I want to avoid muddiness. But I don't want to make it a painting. I want it to really pop. But I'm going to add this just a little bit too much because I want to have this like layered look where this is pushed in the background. Yeah, I'm already liking this so far. So come in here. Yeah, just kind of got a little bit muddy up here. So let's try and clean this up. I like really tight horizon lines, where the horizon line is really nice and, use that word tight, but nice and convincing. Nothing throws a painting off, to me, in my mind, is when an artist is trying to do a landscape and they kind of blow their horizon line. So just gonna have fun with this. Just try and get a little bit of a indication of trees back here, but it is way off in the distance. So the further off it is in the distance, the more we want to make it look. I want to make it look. Excuse me. I want to make it look like it's being pushed back, so yeah, just kind of get a little indication in there. Yeah, see that's popping there. Throw a little bit of lighter color in here just because I want to push it back a little further. It's good to get this when it's still kind of wet too. Like sometimes you get this mist that kind of comes up around, even though it's in the afternoon. But just this atmospheric mist. Boom. And try and get a delicate touch on your edges, especially. Yeah, there's kind of what I'm looking for right there. And just throw a little bit in here and just work fast. No need to pussyfoot around with it. Just muscle it in there, get it in there. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. If you mess up, you just go right back over it. No big deal. That's a nice thing about acrylics is it's a lot more, for a lot of people anyway, it's a lot more forgiving, or can be, than watercolor. Be nice to go there and work on location. This is Oregon coast. So just want to jazz it up a little bit. This is kind of a little bit boring out here. Try and add a little bit more. The reason I have it lighter, like a kind of a greenish color, or a little bit yellow, kind of like it's picking up sun on reflecting on the sea foam, and can just kind of go along here. Use a little artistic license. Kind of add in some extra waves and stuff. Don't want to get too crazy with it, but kind of playing around with acrylics more recently. Kind of running out of space on this palette. But wasn't going for that. This little palette, I got a couple of them. Sometimes you have to just take a good deep breath too when you're painting. Just take your time. Sing a little hum to yourself. Hum a little bit of something. My funny Valentine, you make me smile with my heart. Something inspiring. Anyway, it's kind of fun messing around with this. This brush is kind of working okay, but I want something with a little bit tighter or stiffer bristle. This is okay. And we want to try and do this thing called modeling, where you have the brushwork kind of matches the sea foam or whatever it is. Kind of just do some indications. And usually you want to have more detail in the foreground than you do in the background. Whoops, didn't want to do that. It's good to kind of study other artists too. Like, I was looking at some Claude Monet stuff, and you can look at other great artists. Like, I'm going to turn this down just a hair. How we doing? All right. Trying to get it. How's it going, bud? How's it going? Okay. So just going to take a look, stand back and take a look at it for a second. Whoops. How we doing here? Hey, I love. What are you talking about? Nice. Yeah, nice. Thank you. Wait, I'm gonna get this up here. Make sure this is tight. So now I'm kind of getting too much stuff on here, so what I'm going to do is start using this other side, get color on this. So need some light sea foam. So, kind of keep moving around over here. Kind of sea foamy color. Come back up here. I gotta touch this up. Nice, yeah, nice delicate touch there. I'm gonna try and be bold with it too. I mean, I look at someone like Vincent van Gogh. Good example of someone who is really bold with his brushwork. But that's his style. I mean, it is what it is. Oops, I just got right in the sun. Sun's finally coming in, getting in my face. And sometimes you just gonna have to switch it up. Like right now, I feel like I need to do some branches or do some leaves. Gotta get this up here. Some more yellow in here. Soup up a bunch of color. See what I got going here. I'm going to try and soup up some color.
Oh yeah, she's making big money. She's making 6 eggs. Wow. And she was, she and her boyfriend. So she was saving up, but she said her mental health was in shambles. But she was like the only black person there. And she was doing all these leaders, like, so that was finance. And she was
Just a little bit of something here. Whoop. Gonna be here. Be careful. Sometimes it's good just to be loose, like simplistic with it. You don't want it to be overworked. Kind of stylized a little bit. You hear what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Try and come up with something here, a decent color. I want to use up this paint. This is acrylic on this Stay Wet palette. Yeah. Anyhow. Try and get.
They do. They are bad. They are bad. Wouldn't say, and they acted as though they didn't even care. Yep, that's so true.
It's coming along here. We're getting there. Try and clean it up. I had one instructor always said, avoid spottiness. Where the painting is spotty, get rid of it. If it makes it too busy, doesn't need it, just get rid of it.
Oh, he's painting. Hey, boss, you know where I can get some summer jobs
Summer jobs,
around here?
right there. Let's see what we got here. Kind of see where it goes down here. You can kind of just play around with it. It doesn't have to be right on, spot on. You know, you're kind of just trying to make a painting. And see, that's where it really helps to have your background already all finished. Because then you can kind of move up to this where it's nice and tight, the detail. I don't know why, but I don't like, this is almost like too much of the same thing here. Even if it's true. It's nice to use big brush, you know, just try and get it in as much as you can with a big brush. Yeah, see, that kind of added some dimension to it. And kind of like warm against, you know, as you come forward, it's usually warmer. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, a little bit too much there. I'm going to play around with this as much as I can. Give it some pizzazz here. I'm going to have to move though. I got the sun right in my face. So I'm going to take a quick break here. How are we doing, everybody? You guys doing all right? Yeah. So we're going to take a break.